This Premier League is between Wolves and Chelsea. Enjoy the game. Thank you.
Well, good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. As you can see, there's been a terrific atmosphere here. There is great expectation, excitement, and it has built nicely in these idyllic conditions. Conditions which are certainly playing their part in creating a glorious ambience. It's quite a struggle to get in here, points of access hard to come by, and an awful lot of people gathering to get through the gates, but regardless of that, there's a great feel here and much excitement for the game ahead. The matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. Looking forward to seeing this, a capacity crowd here.
Well, the atmosphere, Peter, certainly doesn't feel like a friendly. We all know about the quality we have on show here, so I hope that the crowd demand as much as they can get, and I hope the players will oblige them.
Got things underway. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, I think we've all been hugely impressed by Wesley Fofana, Peter. You know, he came to England at the age of 18 and adapted amazingly well. And he has great ability in terms of his pace, his strength, his ability to cover the ground.
Oh, quite no argument from me on that one. Harmlessly behind.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looked the harder thing to do.
Nelson Semedo. Nori. Jackson with Palmer, Caicedo,
Gonzalo Guedes,
Nori, played over towards the opposite flank. Shifted upfield. Towering header! He will be livid with himself.
Oh, no, that was a chance. What a chance.
Fernandez. Cucurella. For Palmer. Fernandez. Sancho. For Palmer. Fernandez. Jackson!
Gonzalo Guedes.
Long ball looking to counter. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Sancho. And Fernandez. Cucurella. For Pedro Neto. Oh, can he get onto this? Gonzalo Guedes. That has been knocked clear. Nelson Semedo. Shade too heavy. Keeper can pick that up. Pedro Neto. Caicedo. And Fernandez. Caicedo. And Fernandez. Pedro Neto. And Fernandez. Cucurella. For Pedro Neto. Now it's Pedro Neto. Oh, such a clever touch. Fernandez. Here's Sancho. And Fernandez. Cucurella. Fernandez. Here's Sancho. Sancho. Caicedo. Sancho. And Caicedo. Palmer. Here's Sancho. Caicedo. Showing great feet there, Sancho. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
That needed to end with efficiency and incision, and we got neither.
That's the throw. And he's heaved it away.
That right side seems to have become a very good outlet for them now. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
Matias Cunha. Gonzalo Guedes. Swung over. Oh, it's played into the area. Lingered over it, and the chance to counter had gone.
Matias Cunha cannot be that slow, and it took the sting out of the break, and a big chance wasted.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Palmer. Fernandez. Pedro Neto. That is good strength. Out to the right. That's going to go a long way. Palmer. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Matias Chile. With Palmer. Caicedo. And Cucurella. Pedro Neto. Cucurella for Palmer. Fernandez. And the shot's on here. by an instinctive save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And it's been taken short. Firmly met. Now it's Sancho. Palmer. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. And Fernandes. Has a go! It's a loose ball. Couldn't get the direction he needed.
Well, being able to generate that amount of activity in the box means it's hard not to pick someone out.
It's an inviting looking ball, that. Palmer. Now Colwell. Badiashile. With Palmer. Sancho. Glory. Gonzalo Guedes. It's gone out for a throw-in. Caicedo for Palmer. Gently done. It's gone for a throw-in. Jackson! Oh, the ball's run loose here. He is just caressing the ball. Palmer. Fernandes. Caicedo. Shapes to shoot! Oh, that's a foul. Which side of the line is that? And the referee has given a free kick just outside the box.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. And obviously, he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Palmer! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. He's got a crucial block in there. Gonzalo Guedes. Hops for safety. Oh, can he get onto this? Oh, that's a key interception. Palmer. For Pedro Neto. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservative...
Jackson! And that wasn't far away.
Oh, and it's such a good effort. And maybe the target really should have been hit.
Semedo moved on forwards, away from immediate danger, aimed forwards. Sancho and Caicedo. Sancho for Palmer. Sancho. Forwards and with intent. Turns back here, probably the best option. It's an inviting looking ball, that. He's in plenty of space here. Up to meet it! Oh, just couldn't turn it in.
Mateus Cunha really isn't happy with himself after that, having done so well to get on the end of it too.
Caicedo. Here's Sancho. And Fernandez. Pedro Neto. For Palmer. Played out to the right. Cucurella. Pedro Neto.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious. And
can he finish? It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Well, that is one way to stop him. Palmer. Sancho. That wasn't far away.
Look, they don't come much better in terms of ball striking. It deserved a better result than that.
Nelson Semedo. Forward it goes. The pass has gone astray. Fernandez. Palmer. And it's played forward. Now it's Sancho. Now here's the delivery. Defending of the desperate variety. Nelson Semedo. Oh, can he get onto this? Forwards and with intent. Gonzalo Guedes. To go deep, and the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that.
That right side seems to have become a very good outlet for them now. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Well, the defence have two choices: deal with the man or deal with the space.
Pedro Neto. Cucurella. Pedro Neto. And Fernandez. Sancho. And the finish! Same again, same outcome.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
Great leap! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Ignoring. Passing is crisp and sharp. Nelson Semedo. Is it out of harm's way? Tries to get it clear. And that's another throw. Nelson Semedo. That's very neat. And he has been fouled there. That was travelling.
Pedro Neto.
Sancho looks to get on the end of this.
Gonzalo Guedes
Takes a look up. Into the middle. Goalkeeper's ball. Forward it goes. Jackson. And Caicedo. Plenty of endeavour from either side, but not much of it in the vicinity of either goal.
Well, I think both teams are actually playing quite well, and there's not a lot for us to complain about. I think we've got a shot fest on our hands.
Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And he's there to clear it. Caicedo. There's the delivery. Oh, it just wouldn't sit for him.
Listen, I'm not sure he had to go at that first time, but at least he showed some good confidence.
Spread out to the left. That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Managed to get it away.
Pedro Neto
Carries the ball down the right. Fernandez. Sancho. For Palmer. Sancho. Fernandez. For Palmer. Fernandez. Palmer. Played out wide. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. And Fernandez. And Cucurella. Now it's Pedro Neto. Looking tidy in possession here. Aimed in towards the centre. Do have a chance to counter here.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Fofana. Caicedo. Here's Sancho. Fernandez. For Palmer. Jackson! Oh, it's come loose. And that has been clubbed away. They've played it short. That's good play. Sancho. Palmer. Closing in on goal. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Oh, that's a booking, always looked it. Well, the protest continues, but in the end they are defending the indefensible.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Palmer! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, nice touch. And he's there to get it away. And there will be a throw-in. Caicedo. Out to the left it goes. Fernandez. Caicedo. Muscular approach does pay off here. Aim forwards. Badiashile spots it and intercepts. Colwell. Fernandez.
Pedro Neto.
He's carrying after that one. Shifted upfield. No, that's been intercepted. Fofana. With Palmer.
Pedro Neto.
Cucurella. Palmer. Now then, the ball's come loose. And Caicedo. Smoothly does it. Hit into the middle.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Gently done. Over to the left. Good spot, he's seen the run. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. And no surprise, that's a booking. Oh, that's well spotted. Pinged towards the front line. Nicely intercepted. Colwell. Cucurella.
Pedro Neto.
And Cucurella. Very nicely done. Palmer. Crossed in. Keeper has taken decisive action.
Gonzalo Guedes.
It's an inviting looking ball that. Nelson Semedo. Moved on forwards. Now that's well seen too. Fofana. Sancho for Palmer. Oh, good spread. Played into the middle. The referee's awarded a free kick. Now it's Gonzalo Guedes. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Succumbs to the pressure.
Matheus Chile.
Sancho. Fernandes. Nelson Semedo.
Goes direct to the front line.
And it's played forward. Played out to the left flank. Interesting ball. Great work on the overlap. Nice control. Sancho. Showing good feet. And that's aimed into the middle. Dawson clears it away. Caicedo. Looking for a corner. Well, there's the clearance. Fernandes goes searching with that cross. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Fernandes. Semedo has been caught there, it's a foul. Cucurella. Caicedo. Here's Sancho.
Matheus Chile.
And Caicedo. Sancho. And Fernandes. Sancho. Fernandes. And Caicedo. That is lovely. Palmer. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all.
Oh, great defending. That needed doing.
Nouri.
It's a promising run he's making on the right.
Matheus Cunha. Looking for options for movement. Lovely bit of skill. Opts to play it back. Played out towards the right wing. Cross goes in there. That is good defending. It's been repelled. Out to the left it goes. Now it's Gonzalo Guedes. He's shooting!
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Sancho for Palmer. Wriggles his way through. Defending of the desperate variety. Cucurella. There's the cross. Semedo attempts a clearance. A real chance if he can get through.
Jackson really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Forward it goes. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Looking for the runner. Oh, sweet feet. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Gently done. Oh, important interception. Nuri. Nelson Semedo. Aim forwards. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Fernandez. For Palmer. Sancho did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. And he cuts out the supply. Now it's Gonzalo Guedes. Sancho and Fernandez. Pedro Neto and Cucurella. Fernandez. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. It's run loose here. Fofana. Proves too strong. And Badiashile for Palmer. Caicedo. Sancho for Palmer. Pedro Neto. And Fernandez for Palmer. Forwards and with intent. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Ah, he's given it away. That has been knocked clear. Referee's given a throw. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Sancho. Whistle's gone, that's foul.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Palmer! Crossbar comes to the rescue. Tries to get it clear. Pedro Neto. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, that's nice. Pedro Neto. Lovely feet. Oh, that's a fine interception. Chance here to counter. Gonzalo Guedes. Over to the left. Threads one in.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Matheus Cunha.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
And the shot! That's tidy. Oh, look! Now the finish! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Gets good distance on it. Caicedo. Shifted upfield. Can he get away here? Real chance! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, it was hit with great power, Peter, but sadly, not great precision.
Moved on forwards. Nouri. Sancho. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Matheus Cunha. And he's forced to go back. Palmer. Sancho. And Fernandes. Played back in. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Gets his pass away. Now that's well seen too. Badiashile. Palmer. Fernandes. Forward it goes. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Spread out to the left. Oh, that's neat. Played into the box. Cleared away. And out to safety. It's a sharp little ball here. He's got to be in here. And he's there to clear it. Matheus Cunha. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Jackson! Oh, can he get onto this? And through to the goalkeeper. Nuri. Still waiting for the first breakthrough, but not for the want of trying. Sancho. And Cucurella. Pedro Neto. And Cucurella. Matias Chile. For Palmer. Caicedo. Oh, nice touch. Out to the left it goes. Palmer. He's got a side of goal. Clears it away. Swings it across. That has been knocked clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Oh, that's a key interception. Over to the left. That's good play. Nuri. Good spread. And he's got his cross in.
Okay, it didn't quite come off. The execution, I think, needs a retry, maybe with a better outcome.
Pedro Neto did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Well, the lethargy in their play isn't a great look, and it was very evident on that occasion.
Caicedo. For Palmer. Cucurella. Palmer. Matias Chile. Aim forwards. And he's managed to get rid. Now it's Sancho. That's very neat. And that's aimed into the middle. Oh, well played, well played. Gonzalo Guedes. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Caicedo. Here's Sancho. Matias Cunha. Five minutes till the break. Oh, such a clever touch. Swallow climbs up big. He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Palmer. Caicedo. And Fernandez. Out to the right. And he's gone looking for safety. Can he spark a counter here? Well read, nice interception. Gently done. Gonzalo Guedes. Some good work on the right flank here. Now here's the delivery. Fernandez. And it's played forward. Matheus Cunha. Caicedo. Badia Shield. Fernandez. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Now it's Matheus Cunha, fiddles it through, played into space out wide. Palmer. Great defending, strong and determined. Nouri. Gonzalo Guedes. Thinks one through. Now has he got the beating of his marker here? Gonzalo Guedes with the cross. Sancho forwards and with intent. And he's lost his man here. Pedro Neto. Matheus Cunha. Oh, they can break here. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. No, that's been intercepted. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Cucurella. Oh, that's nice. Sancho! There it is!
Well, players of his stature just live for moments like that. Another really important contribution as we near half-time, and it can make such an impact on each mindset. Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
And that ought to be the trigger for a really exciting and entertaining game from here on.
Pedro Neto. And Fernandez. Pedro Neto. Palmer. And Fernandez. Here's Sancho. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Gonzalo Guedes. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Pedro Neto. Pedro Neto.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
There's the hit! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Danger averted for now. And they win it back again. Sancho. Fernandez. He's been kicked out. And here's the chance to counter. Oh, that's well spotted. Played out to the left flank. He's gone direct here. Played out to the right. Played out towards the right wing. Lovely feet. Jackson. And Fernandez. Colwill. Fernandez. Aim forwards. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Being repelled. Look at the space here. Matches Cunha! Oh, he hit that sweetly. Palmer. And Caicedo. Sancho. And Fernandez. Gets his pass away, aimed in towards the centre. Caicedo. He's had it taken off him. Oh, it's played into the area. Good take by the keeper, he's read that well. That'll be a throw. He's had it nicked away. Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Palmer. There's the whistle for half-time. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. And the second half gets underway.
Well, I'm sure the managers talk the talk, and now it's time for these players to walk the walk and deliver a rousing response to a rousing team talk.
Clears it away. Dawson. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Fernandez. Jackson. Sancho. And Caicedo. Caicedo. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Pedro Neto. Jackson! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Gonzalo Guedes. Nouri. Sends it crossfield. Spread neatly.
Goalkeeper's ball.
Sancho. Pedro Neto.
Oh, well played.
Gonzalo Guedes. Oh, can he get onto this? Nelson Semedo. Looking for the runner.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
Great skill, that's nice. Nelson Semedo. Jackson. Spread out to the left. Sancho. Plenty to aim at here. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Great chance! That's been drilled forward. Oh, nicely intercepted. Pedro Neto. Fernandez. For Palmer. Passing is... And the shot! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Nelson Semedo. Forward it goes. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Caicedo. Shifted upfield. Out to the left it goes. Very nicely done. In by Sancho. Here's a corner. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And now a sudden chance to counter. Gonzalo Guedes. Oh, good spread. Lovely bit of skill. Swung in toward massively. It's a goal! The second half sparked straight into life. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Matheus Cunha. Over to the left. Strong running down that left flank. That is lovely. Palmer. Sancho. Palmer. Pedro Neto. And Fernandez. And Cucurella. Nice control.
Oh, that's a fine challenge.
Goes forward, just eases him off the ball. Palmer. And Fernandez. Pedro Neto. Palmer. Oh, great ball! And the ball's come loose here. And it's been taken short. Pedro Neto with the delivery. It's a clearance, but not much of one. Palmer. Palmer! It's in! And they get themselves in front!
Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection.
That's one for the dubious goals panel. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Well timed, excellent interception. Fernandez. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Pedro Neto. Lobbed in behind. Corner then. Dawson getting this one clear. What a throw in. Good play on the left-hand side here. Flings in across. Towering header!
Fence has got rid of that.
Matias Chile. And Cucurella. Pedro Neto. Gonzalo Guedes concedes a free kick for that.
And the defence can get it clear.
Gonzalo Guedes. Nuri. Fernandez. Here's Sancho. Palmer.
Out to the left it goes.
He is just caressing the ball. He's had a shot! He's missed, but not by that far. Nuri. Gently done. Moved on forwards. Sancho and Caicedo. Palmer and Fernandez, and it's played forward. That has been cut short. Jackson pinches it off him.
And that's clear cut. It's a free kick.
Nelson Semedo shifted upfield. Fernandez. Badiashile for Palmer. Moved on forwards. Jackson!
It's off target and by quite a way.
Noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Palmer. I was just lacking in accuracy. Aim forwards. Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
Oh, sweet feet.
Nice physical challenge. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Fernandez. Caicedo. Sancho.
Decent progress down the left.
Nouri. Gonzalo Guedes. Passing is crisp and sharp, and he's picked it up out wide.
He can get that clear.
They're back on the ball again. And he's gone backward here. Takes on his marker. Chooses to go back. Now it's Matheus Cunha.
Still they trail, and time is ticking away.
Gonzalo, great lead!
That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character. Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Sancho. And Caicedo. And Fernandes. Jackson! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
Fernandes. He could be in here. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Palmer! Glorious! A finish right from the top draw. And they're back in front. A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Plays it forward. That's been cut out, well played. Sancho. For Palmer. Caicedo. Palmer. Matheus Cunha. Gonzalo Guedes. Ball's gone out of play. Gonzalo Guedes. And he skips past his man. Stood up well to him there. Pedro Neto. That's tidy. Hit into the middle. Oh, that was vital. Pedro Neto. Forwards and with intent. And Fernandes. Jackson. Looking to break at pace. And it's lofted through here. And that's a throw. Nelson Semedo. Delivers across. That has been knocked clear. Laid out to the left flank, delivers the ball. Defending of the desperate variety.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Oh, good ball. In by Sancho. Nelson Semedo moved on forwards. Well, Jim, this really does look like a safety in numbers approach to defending we're seeing here.
Well, sometimes you just have to prepare for what's coming your way, and they know that they're going to be involved in certainly the next spell of physicality in dealing with an aerial approach.
Yep, it's toe-to-toe, bicep to bicep. Decent hit! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Sancho certainly got the pace he wanted on that, but not the all-important bend.
Nelson Semedo calmly anticipates. Fernandes.
Right here, right now, it's not looking favourable. They're chasing the ball and the game.
Sancho. Now it's Sancho. In towards the middle. Gonzalo Guedes. Spread out to the left. Nouri. Oh, that's sweet, almost telepathic. Crosses it in. Oh, he's dealt with that well. Shifted upfield. And he's had it nicked away. Gonzalo Guedes is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Sancho. Flashes it across. That has been knocked clear. No way through, so back it comes. And the counter is on. Nouri. Aim forwards. Gently done. Fernandes. Palmer. For Pedro Neto. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. Sancho gets to show off his quick feet. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Now who's going to be first to this? There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Badiashile cuts it out. Colwill. And it's played forward. Forward it goes. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Sancho. Palmer. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Cucurella. There's a sharp little ball here. Cucurella. Played into them, up to meet it! Good delivery, but no joy.
Well, that's a move which shouldn't be allowed to repeat. A dribble, cross and attempt, all too easy.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Nelson Semedo. And it's over the line, and that'll be a goal kick. Palmer. And it's played forward. And Cucurella. Looking for options for movement. He's had it! And once more we
Since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser. Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
This is quite a battle.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
Sancho. Sancho. Now it's Sancho. Here comes another cross.
Oh, it's frustration followed by frustration. Poor crossing has caused cross teammates.
Nelson Semedo. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Fernandez. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And Caicedo. Sancho. Palmer. And Badiashile. Semedo gets across to intercept that. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Showing good feet. And he's there to clear it. Matheus Cunha. Caicedo. Pedro Neto. And that has left him in a heap. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Palmer. Fernandez. It's a good foot in there. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. Sancho. That's good play. Caicedo. And he whips and can he put it away? Ah, there was a decent attempt in the end.
Well, I thought the keeper was really confused as to what to do then, whether to come and take it or stay on his line, and yet in the end, he's allowed to get away with a lot of indecision there.
Nelson Semedo. Aim forwards. Badiashile makes the interception. Fernandez for Palmer. Caicedo. Sancho. Great defending, strong and determined. Now Colwell. Sancho. Palmer. Back into the middle. And Fernandez. He's got the shot away! He's scored! Into the lead once more.
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Out to the left it goes. He is just caressing the ball. Palmer. Now it's Sancho. Fernandez. He's free, he has got space.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Gonzalo Guedes. No, he's not getting any further than that. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Palmer, forwards and with intent. Now it's Matheus Cunha.
Matheus Cunha really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Palmer. Caicedo. Sancho. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. And now they can clear their lines. Cucurella. Colwell. Now it's Pedro Neto. Oh, that's neat. Jackson! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Jackson really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Glory. Played out towards the right wing. Interesting ball. Can he latch on to this? Fernandez. Gently done. Over to the left. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
Might be dangerous. Tries a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? And he can clear it away. Badiashile for Palmer. Fernandez. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Pedro Neto. Backward it goes. This might... And the shot! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt. Nuri. Now it's Gonzalo Guedes. Gonzalo Guedes. Oh, it's played into the area. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And that's been won straight back. Great leap! Oh, just needed a better contact.
No, that was a slick move, and there were several options in the box to pick out.
Fofana for Palmer. Sancho. Palmer. And Fernandez. Pedro Neto. Cucurella. For Pedro Neto. Big chance! He has done it! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Palmer. Cucurella. Passing is crisp and sharp. Palmer. Just a quarter of an hour to play. And Badiashile. Caicedo. Colwill. And Fernandez. Caicedo. Sancho. There's the shot! They are rampant! And they are cruising away. Even some of the opposing fans are clapping that. You just have to appreciate it.
Well, the ball flight may be unpredictable, but the predictable part was the technique. It screamed goal all the way.
So now the difference is 3.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Pedro Neto has created one goal already. Threads one in. Hits one! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Moved on forwards. Sancho. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Oh, that's nice. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Crossed in once more. And he's there to clear it. It'll be a throw-in. There's the clearance. Chile. It's just beyond his reach. Played forward. Badiashile cuts it out. Fofana. And Cucurella. Fofana. And Fernandez. Overhits and out of play. Gonzalo Guedes. Ignori. Nelson Semedo. Out for a throw. Played out to the left flank. The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Gonzalo Guedes. That'll be a corner. Turns and goes back. Played out to the right. Gonzalo Guedes is seated in a good position here. Nelson Semedo. Ooh, strongly challenged there. Now it's Gonzalo Guedes. Lovely bit of skill. Out to the right. Over to the left. Ball swung in.
Well, from experience, I can tell you he'll get a lot of stick for getting that one wrong.
Sancho. Keeper's got good distance on that. And Fernandez. Jackson. Now it's Pedro Neto. Played out towards the right wing. Shot could be on. Chance!
Great hit! Really well taken goal. Yet another goal in an awesome performance. They are in complete charge.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Fernandes. And Badia Shield. Quick ball upfield. Badia Shield gets over and intercepts. Fernandes. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Pedro Neto out towards the flank, and he was alert to it. Nelson Semedo. Oh, can he get onto this? Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Palmer. Fernandes. Sancho. Spread out to the left. Oh, such a clever touch. Chooses to go back. Nice sequence of passes, this. Gonzalo Guedes. Ignoring.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
And that is out and behind. It's a good block. Defending of the desperate variety. Out to the left it goes. Now it's Gonzalo Guedes. Gonzalo climbs up big! No, he can't turn it in.
Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there?
Palmer. Shifted upfield. Pedro Neto. Oh, good ball. Jackson! The ball is loose and the chase is on. Cucurella. Cucurella crosses. Now it's Gonzalo Guedes. Matches Cunha. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Nelson Semedo. Now here's the delivery. Cucurella. Fofana. Palmer. For Pedro Neto. Palmer. For Pedro Neto. Palmer. 5 minutes left on the clock. Knocks it out wide. No, he wasn't going to let him past.
Yeah, he's offering an apology for that. He needed to deliver a better ball.
Gonzalo Guedes. Jackson. Pedro Neto. Just eases him off the ball. Aim forwards. Fernandez. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Sancho. Tries to dink it through. Short changes him with that pass. Colwill. Fernandez. And Cucurella. Pedro Neto. Moved on forwards. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Colwill. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Sancho.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Gently done. Pedro Neto. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Cucurella. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Caicedo. Fernandez. Here's Sancho. Fernandez. Sancho. Over to the left. Pinches it off him. Ignori for Gonzalo Guedes. Gonzalo Guedes. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Oh, he's found support out wide. Gonzalo Guedes. Drives it in. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Cucurella. No way he was going to let him past. Gonzalo Guedes. There's the delivery. Tries to get it clear. They've played it short. It wasn't a great header in the end. Defending of the desperate variety. Shot a goal! Colwill. Fernandez. For Pedro Neto. Fernandez. Palmer. And Caicedo. Cucurella, Pedro Neto, and Fernandez. Pedro Neto. Oh, the ball's come loose here. Oh, super ball. And Caicedo. Nice control. Oh, whistle's gone. Now then. No, the referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
And it's been taken short. Lovely feet. Sancho, played out to the left flank. Ah, he's fizzed it forward. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Caicedo. Now it's Sancho.
Massive leap!
No joy, but a decent try. Palmer. Fernandez. Pass has gone astray. Nelson Semedo. Forward it goes. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Pedro Neto. And Cucurella. For Pedro Neto. Solid defending, refused to be out-muscled. Gonzalo Guedes. Oh, good spread. Nelson Semedo. Good spot, he's seen the run. No way through, so back it comes. Badiashile for Palmer. Colwill. And it's played forward. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? That's very neat, and it's played in here. Keeper's ball. Palmer. Forwards and with intent. Purring through the gears. Caicedo's cross. Foul right on the edge of the box. It could go either way here. No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Nuri.
Gonzalo Guedes.
That is lovely. Nelson Semedo. Clears it away. Cross goes in there. Cleared away. Palmer. For Pedro Neto. Fernandez. And Cucurella. Nuri. Plays it from a quarterback position. Badiashile. Sancho. Sancho. Oh, nice touch. And Fernandez. Sancho. Fernandez. Here's Sancho. Caicedo. That's tidy. Caicedo's...
Oh, shooting chance!
And he's missed it. And that's that.